Hello, Lego fans. How are you doing today? Good to be with you. My name is Andy, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Let's talk about Lego. And in front of us here, as I promised last time, we'd take a look at the new parts that I just received. This is about 3,100 parts, I believe, in this huge bag. So, yeah, we've got quite a few things here. A lot of parts for building retainer walls and roads and 2x2s for mills plates and 2x4s for retainer walls and you name it, it's probably in there. So we're going to get all this stuff sorted out and we'll take a look at what we got. All right, so we got everything sorted out here and let's take a look at what we got. We got a whole tray full of these 1 or 2x2 window frames. I was going to use some more of those on the apartment building and then maybe some other projects. We got, speaking of the apartment, I got 125 more of these 1x4 masonry bricks for the apartment. I've still got some in stock as well, so that'll just add to it. I got some more corner 2x2 corner bricks for building retainer walls, which I've got a lot to build because I'm going to have a lot of elevated section in the back of the platform. And we got some of these little doohickeys, these 1x2 plates with the Technic pin hole on the bottom. Then I got the opposite of that, the 1x2 plate with the Technic pin on the top. Not sure what I'm going to do with them, but they might come in handy for something when you have something hinging or whatever. There's a 2x2 with a Technic pin on the bottom, so essentially it's like double one of these, except it's in the middle. There's some of those green pieces for flowers and trees or crops, some of those as well. Some grass pieces, some of these brown stem pieces for trees. Some more of the 1x2 or 1x4 rounded slope or whatever you want to call them. I use them for curbs on the side of my roads. Got some 2x2s in sand blue for mills plates. 2x2s in gray for my retainer walls. 2x4s for retainer walls in gray. 1x2s for, I got 500 of those for retainer walls again. Some 1x8s in yellow, those are for mills plates. Got some more of these glass or plastic, whatever you want to call them. The see-through 1x2 wall elements for windows, for a skyscraper or whatever. Then we got some 2x2 slopes in gray, probably for a mountain project. 2x4 slopes in gray. Got some of these rounded windows in tinted blue. Got about 20 of those. Some 1x2s with Technic holes in dark gray. Those are for my road plates, for adding the curb on the side of the road plates, and or not for adding the curb, but for adding the extra white line and whatnot to make the roads wider. Then I got some of those ladder pieces like the radio used in black, and then we got some 1x4 Technic pieces in light gray. That's for mills plates. Some fencing in white, 50 of those, I think. And then last but not least, corners in gray, also for, or did I already show them to you? I'm not sure. Yeah, I already showed them to you, that's right. Okay, that's about it. That's the whole haul, basically. Well, there's a gift with purchase, too. The Penguins in Love, just in time for Valentine's Day. 278 piece gift with purchase that I got for this order. This is about 3,000 pieces, although when it got, I mean, it was in a huge bag as you saw, but it doesn't look like 3,000 pieces once it's sorted. I don't know why. It just looks less, but it's all there. So, because I counted every piece. Actually, I received another order, not a parts order, but a set order. I'll show that to you here momentarily. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Parts order right here. And let's take a look at the other order. Alright guys, so we got a box here. Big old box. Let's open her up and see what's inside. Take a scissors here. And we have packing material. Lots of packing material. But underneath that, we have some new exciting sets. First up, this guy is the Speed Champions Time Machine from Back to the Future, 357 pieces. I've been waiting on this guy. It's been out of stock and back ordered for a while. So I got him. Also a Speed Champion, we got this guy. This is Lightning McQueen from Cars, I believe. Yes, from Cars. Yes. 77255, 270 pieces. We got this guy, which is just a EV supercar. I thought it looked pretty cool. 109 pieces. We have this guy, which is a yellow taxi. Looks a little different than the other yellow taxi I have in my city, so I thought I'd grab that. Then we have another gift with purchase. The Penguins in Love, 278 pieces. We have this guy. This is the cement mixer from the City line. Doesn't say, oh, that does say how many pieces. 371 pieces. Comes with a couple minifigures. 3 minifigures, it looks like. And one guy's got the blueprints, one guy's got a wheelbarrow, and the other guy's driving the cement truck. And we have this guy, which is the Lego van, delivery van. I want to eventually get that Lego semi too. I haven't picked it up. I think it's only $77 on Amazon versus $100 at Lego. So this is 60500 276 pieces. And last but not least, we have another botanical set. This is the Peace Lily. Yes, the Peace Lily. Just came out. This is 11504, 474 pieces. And that's it for this haul. What do you guys think? Pretty cool. So next, let's take a look at some minifigures. Okay, so I've got Series 6. 2 of those. Then we got a bunch from Series 12. Let's see, Series 12 is the yellow. And then Series 13 is the green. So we're going to open these guys and start our collection of minifigs. So let's start with Series 6. See what we got. There's a paper here that tells me what's in here. I guess I didn't cut it enough. There we go. Yep, there's the paper. Let's see. See what all is in this series. Doesn't give you a name, but there's an alien. There's some kind of a sword and shield guy. Looks like a guy in his pajamas with a teddy bear. We got the Statue of Liberty. A gunfighter in the Old West, or like a robber. Chick with a dress on, and I don't know what's in her hand. A chicken leg. We got a robot. We got a bowl with an axe. And I don't know what that is. Then there's a surgeon, it looks like, the x-ray in his hand and a needle. Looks like an old Roman soldier of some kind, maybe. St. Patrick's Day guy. Girl looks like she's got a leaf blower, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. Some kind of space girl. And then we got a guy, a butcher it looks like. We got a mechanic and a genie. So what do we get? This looks like his head here. Whoops. This is the guy with the sword and the shield. Some kind of fighter. So he will be our first minifig on the shelf. Put him on his stand. And there you go. This is the sword and shield fighter guy. So we'll put him up here as the first minifig on the shelf. There you go. Okay, we'll get the other one from Series 6. I just cut into that paper. What do we have on this guy? Whoops, I just dropped his head. Oh man, we got a duplicate. We got a duplicate. It's another sword guy. Second one, man. Opening up the second one, and I already got a duplicate. That sucks. Oh well. So I guess that's the only one we're getting from Series 6. Is this guy. We'll set him aside. I'm probably going to try to sell all my duplicates if I can on eBay or whatever. So let's get that out of the way. We're done with that series. Okay, now we're going to break into Series 12. Series 12. First, we'll check out the paper to see what we got. Looks like a wizard and some kind of Viking fighter and not sure what she's supposed to be. She's got a frog. And then there's a gamer. We got that looks like a Roman fighter too. Space guy. Beach goer. Or lifeguard, I guess. And this guy with a pickaxe. We got the rock star lady. The pizza delivery guy. The archer. The Joker, looks like. Yep. And on the bottom row here, we got a guy, a swordsman guy, looks like maybe like Zorro or something. Then a pig suit guy with an apple, another genie, and a goth girl with a teddy bear. So we got this one, looks like the goth girl actually. Yep, she's got sunglasses, long hair. Or no, I'm sorry, not the goth girl, but the rock star. Yeah, the rock star with the guitar. There we go. So she will be our second minifig on the shelf. Up here. I don't know how many we're going to be able to get on the row here, but we'll find out. Okay, number 3. Well, number 4, but we had that duplicate. Oh, lost the head again. This time, looks like we got the guy with the pickaxe. Whoops. Okay, get his head on. And his hat. Alright, that's not the way the hat goes on. Like that, I think. And then, oh, whoops, I forgot to give him his beard. There we go. I think that's correct. Let me look at the images here. Yep, that's correct. That's what he looks like. Number 8. Okay, so he'll be our third minifigure on the shelf. Oh, the guitar's getting in the way here. There we go. All right, let's go for another one. Let's see, we got the genie this time. Is that the right way? Whoops. I figure out which way the torso goes. But I think it's this way. Let's see on the picture. Yes, that is correct. So like this. Head. Long hair. And she's got a lamp. Genie in a lamp. So we'll put that in her hand. We can, maybe. There we go. So genie with a lamp. And she's only got one stud, so I got to put her off center. There we go. That's minifigure number 4 in our case. All right. Okay, this one looks like the Viking guy, maybe? Yeah, this is the Viking guy. Because I can see his horns. He's already got his hat on. That's not right. How did that get stuck in there? I gotta get that out because it's not turned the right way. There we go. Okay, so we'll put... It's hard to see what I'm doing through the camera here. We'll put his head on. Then we'll put his hat on. Then we got to put his horns in. Oh, whoop, I forgot his cape. Or whatever this is. I guess it's a cape. And his horns. And then we got to give him a shield. Here. Okay. So we got the Viking guy. All right, we'll put him up here next to the genie. And there you go. That's 5. If I don't put it so close to the edge, it won't fall off. This looks like the... Where's his legs? There's his legs. This is the... looks like maybe the Roman. No. This is the bow and arrow. No, not the bow and arrow. Oh, this is the, like, Zorro guy with the sword. There. You can put his big hat on. And I just dropped it on the floor. Okay. Get his hat on. Which way it goes. There, I think that's it. There we go. Except I think it's backwards. Yeah. His head's supposed to be turned around the other way. There we go. Now we got to give him his sword. And his little feather goes on the top of his hat. There we go. Now his legs are backwards. What the heck? Like I said, it's hard to see what I'm doing through the camera here. Alright, there we go. Now we got to put his hat back on. Okay. There we go. There's the Zorro guy. Put him up here. Whoop, we got to put him on a stand first. And now we'll go up here. Put him next to the Viking guy. There we go. We got 6. So we'll see. Looks like it's only going to hold about 10, like I figured. Maybe 11. I think they had 11 on there in the pictures. But I don't know if they were using the hardware that came with it or the stands. So probably the hardware that came with it, I would imagine. Okay, this appears to be a duplicate. Yeah, this is the Viking guy again. We'll set him over here with the other girl. There we go. Go on to the next one. This appears to be the gamer. It says player 1 on the front. Put his head on, his hair on. That rests on. Okay, yeah, he's got headphones on. Cool. And he doesn't have, well, he hasn't, no, he doesn't have an accessory. So that's it. Oh, no, he does. He's got a game thing, game controller. Put that in his hand. There we go. Get him straight on the stand. And he's gone. So we'll put him up here next to the Zorro guy. That makes number 7. You guys let me know if anybody would be interested in buying these duplicates I have. Because maybe I could just sell direct without going through eBay. If I got any interested people. But I don't know. If you have a minifigure collection yourself, you might already have these. This appears to be the archer, the bow and arrow guy. Or lady, I'm sorry, lady. There we go. There is her bow. She looks kind of angry. How do we put the bow in her hand? There we go. Now we got her. Let's put her hair back on. Hope the bow doesn't fall off. Where'd this needle come from? Who had the needle? That must be a mistake because the needle goes with the, oh, it does go with this girl. Why does she have a syringe? She's an archer. I thought the syringe was supposed to go with the, not anybody on this, in this series. But apparently, she's got one. Okay. Let's put her on the stand. And put her up here. For number 8. Yeah, it looks like 2 more is all we're going to get. So we're going to get 10 total. So we'll do 2 more for this video and then we'll wrap it up. Obviously we'll have to do this again in the future with later series. 'Cause, I mean, this is time consuming, but I've got so many of these guys to open. Might have to open some off camera and then show them to you afterwards. This is the space guy, I guess. Yeah, he's got this big old thing that goes on his torso. How does that go? Like that? Yes. And then his head, and then his helmet. And he's got a little blaster gun. Put that in his hand. And he's got a little visor. Put that on. And what is this thing? Oh, that's supposed to go on the end of the blaster. Like that. Okay. Fair enough. So we'll put him on his stand. Put him up here. Okay, 1 more. And what do we have this time? Looks like we got another duplicate. Because this is the, yeah, this is the guy with the pickaxe. Probably start building my mock motel next video. I think that's what we're going to do on Monday. Or I may just do more minifigs. I don't know. What would you guys rather see? Start on the mock or do open more minifigures? Let me know in the comments. Alright, let's do 1 more. Hopefully it's not a duplicate. We're almost out of series 12 here, aren't we? It's maybe the last one, actually. And we have... Another duplicate. Oh, man. This is the bow lady again. We got 4 duplicates so far. Anybody wants to buy them, let me know. I'm sure I'm going to have a whole ton of them by the time I'm done. Let's see. 12. There's the paper, the original paper. 12, 12, 12, 12. I think we're out of 12s. To be honest with you, I think we've opened all of them. Yeah. So let's start with 13. Series 13. And let's take a look at this. That's the other one. This one's the one we want. See what we got. These are the selections. There's some cool ones in there. Unicorn guy. A wanted guy from the Old West. As a swordsman or a fencer. Hot dog guy. Oh, I hope I get hot dog guy. He's cool. Let's see what we got. Looks like we got somebody with a snake. Yeah, it's the snake charmer guy. Yeah, that guy right there. Okay. We'll put him on the stand, and then we'll put his snake right next to him. It's rubber. It's not plastic. I don't think that's going to work unless we put him off. Excuse me. We put him off center. Yeah, we're going to have to put him off center. So he can't go directly next to the snake. There we go. So we'll put him up here on the shelf as the 10th and final minifigure for the minifigure case. So we got one row done. That took us 30 minutes. So sorry this video is so long, guys, but it takes a little while to open these guys up and put them together and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, next time we might do more minifigures, or I might just open them off camera and then show you what I got on the stand or on the in the case here. And then we'll figure out what to do with these duplicates. But anyhow, or like I said, we probably do start on that. Sort of the mock, maybe the motel room, or motel period, not room, but or I may start getting some more track in the city, because I want to get my tracks laid out so that I can start running a train again, which I haven't done in a long time. I miss running my trains. I miss my old city, man, because I was watching some of my older videos last night, and I'm like, man, I got to rebuild this whole thing, and it's like, I really wish I still had my city. Anyway, guys, thanks for taking me along. I do appreciate it. Please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Help us get up to 2,000 subscribers and on. So, yeah, I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and have a good day. All right. Bye-bye.